how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the...
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Ravens on Thursday night.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It's a blast.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Now a shot here, deep middle. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now it's fourth down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
It's a big play on 4th down. 36 yards. They send him right out of the slot. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, out.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. He's got this up to the 35.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
3rd and long for Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
Pistol formation with Jackson. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Second down, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. And he's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Ravens.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Uh-oh. Big strides. Look at them go. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
To throw is Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
No, we changed it.
Bateman is the motion man. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man is Johnson. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Burrow to throw. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The score, Bengals 21, Ravens 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. The motion man is Johnson. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. The throw to the right flat. It is caught.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd.
I'm fine, ready?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Lots of great matchups to come this weekend, starting out in Germany, the final international game of the year. Giants and Panthers from Munich. Oh, it's an early start, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being over in Arlington, where it'll be America's team, the Cowboys, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And one more to highlight, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, this will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
1190. 1190.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Trenton Irwin. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Done.
Here's Warren. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Bengals.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Bengals 28, Ravens 14. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for Jackson. He's got room past the 35. Loose inside the 30. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those 2 things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
A design run here with Jackson. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Bateman is the motion man. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intent. John Harbaugh, not a fan of that call, and out comes the challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and will also cost them a timeout. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go.
A run up the middle with Warren. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set. Slow.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Working across the field. This one's to Higgins. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On 1, ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Stop.
Burrow now. Taken in by Gesicki. He is in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Play action now. Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches. The motion man is Johnson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He will have a Ravens first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Again, it's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A tight end in motion now. On play action, here's Jackson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down, Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on third down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Jackson looking to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. 11. Got.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Bengals.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Got.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Got.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll get that to all his tight ends. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jackson now. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Bengals offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. And he's got another one. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Sam Hubbard, former Buckeye, in there to bring him down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
Let's play now, baby. Let's play.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.